Nicely.
Okay. Learning.
Hi there, Perf Castro here, and welcome to PERFTalk. We have a very special episode of a live in-person PERFTalk. Kasama natin ngayon si Mr. Top Suzara.
Hi, bro.
Kumusta, man?
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello,
Yun.
everyone.
So, andito tayo ngayon sa...
Spaceport!
Yes.
We just launched kanina. Landing muna tayo. Dito muna tayo sa Perf World.
Perf
The
World.
Perfecto World.
Yeah. Kanina, nag-film kami for Lunes-Tunes with Suzara.
Yes, Lunes-Tunes. Ang show na kahit hindi Lunes, okay panoorin.
Yun, so merong link papunta sa episode na yon somewhere here or sa video description or actually sa very end screen, sa end screen. Para panoorin nila to.
So drop down sa credits, whatever.
Tapos diretso sila sa
Click
Lunes
all the
Tunes.
links.
Yan, exactly. Okay, maraming siguro nagtataka kung bakit ikaw ikaw yung guest. Kasi marami nakakilala sa iyo as the premier balladeer ng gawin na natin ngayon.
Alin?
Yun. Adlib ka naman, Top. Adlib ka.
Adlib ako?
Adlib ka. Wala. Ayaw niya gawin.
Adlib ako ngayon.
Hindi. Top does not adlib.
Oh. Adlib ako? Anong adlib ko?
He freestyles.
But, I always practice because I want to make perfect. I'll never reach it, but without practice, you'll never come close.
Yeah.
Practice.
Pero, before freestyle, kilala ko si Top as a guitar player. Dahil nung kabataan natin.
Bata pa naman tayo.
Kwento mo.
Dati, alam niya, okay, I think it was a young, okay, I grew up in BF and Alabang, in the South.
Yeah,
so
South.
did he. South boys kami. So we have a lot, and like us, a lot of our friends, even up to today, still in the South.
We're all connected.
Mga musician friends, music friends. Okay, so I was in high school, learning, practicing. Like, kasi dati pa lang, practicing na to perfecto. Wala pa yung practice to perfecto eh. Wala pa yun. But everybody was practicing. And I heard of this guy, this young player. younger than me, syempre. And we have a lot of common friends.
Hmm?
So sila
Si
Paul Benitez,
Paul Benitez
Bulichi,
of...
my cousin,
Yeah.
Suzara. So one day, invite ni Paul, sabi, punta kami dyan, Top. So, sige, tara, punta tayo dito, tara. So he arrived with them. Sakit kami sa kwarto ko. Kinig kami ng mga Joe Satriani, may mga Jeff Beck. Cassette players pa yun eh. We did not have amps. But I had a guitar. He had several guitars. One of which he brought a bright yellow RG.
RG 550.
550.
Yeah.
I remember it to this day. That was the first RG that I ever held.
Yeah.
That was prior to that, I would only see it in the magazines that we would buy. Guitar Player, Guitar World, all these, and you'd see them on the videos, our favorite rock videos on MTV.
Oh,
ganyan.
CC DeVille.
CC DeVille, di ba?
Yeah.
Tama, Poison, di ba? But anyway, and he comes and starts playing. Naka-plug lang he's plugged into my boombox.
Oh.
That was our amp.
Dual cassette.
Oh,
High-speed
and
dubbing.
we'd be playing. He'd be playing like.
Hindi ko na malala yun.
Oh, parang.
Wala na. Ikaw na lang.
Parang ganun. Something like that.
Tagal na nun.
What was that? Crushing Day? Parang ganyan, di ba?
Yeah, Crushing Day.
Crushing Day by Joe Satriani. He was one of our guitar heroes. Levi Van Halen, of course. Of course, there's Jimi Hendrix and every other rock band that was burning the airways before.
Check.
So,
Kailangan
doon ko
ko-
nakilala si Perf.
Kailangan ko tuloy kapain. Dali. Ayun!
Oo.
Yun. Okay. Sige. Makakatulog na ako. Okay. Sige, game.
Anyway, and he was just like, wow, he was 15 years old and just doing everything right, showing how he learned it and showing us how we can learn it, what we can practice. Because before there was no YouTube, right? So
Yeah.
there was no YouTube, and you'd be hard pressed to find a video instructional
VHS nun.
VHS, yeah. And if
Yeah,
you did
VHS.
find one, it was expensive.
Yeah.
Or if it was being
Or
if it was being rented, it was being passed around.
Yeah,
Sa
pass
atin,
around. So,
ganyan.
third generation, fourth
Oh,
generation
yeah. So-
copy.
And not all of us had the means to get the proper instruction. But
Yeah.
si Perf meron pala, which is great. Buti na lang. Buti
Yeah.
na meron siya. Sa 3Rs, I think.
Yeah.
Yamaha 3Rs he had, and then he continued
Yeah.
down
Pero-
Bosco, right?
Yeah, enough about me. This is about
Hindi,
you.
Kinipapakento kayo. Ganun ko siya nakilala. Even before, he was 15 and I was, maybe 17 or something. Diba?
thereabouts.
And high school kids. I think he was fresh in high school or baka grade school pa lang to.
Third year high school ako.
Third year ka ba na?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was a little older. No, you
No,
were younger.
kasi walang grade 7 sa Don Bosco.
Ahead ka tuloy sa high school.
Yeah.
Okay, so yun. That's
Yeah.
Perf.
So-
He was already Perf before.
No,
and
no,
now
no,
he's
no.
even more Perf.
Pero doon sila magtataka dahil, like freestyle is like the other side of the planet from Crushing Day. Joseph.
Yeah. So
Kasi-
it's not the same area code of music, I would say.
So we will get to know the rock top. The rock top. Di ba?
There's a lot of rock in my heart, and I just try. I know what I grew up loving, and
May clip ako, nagsishred si Top eh. Mahataw yan.
Oh my God, we love. Because like any guitar player during our time, it was rock really that
Yeah.
was leading us.
Yeah.
It was leading us, That's why Ergo RG 550.
Yeah.
I had a GTX with a reverse headstock. May Yamaha ako na kinarne ko, nilagyan ko ng Floyd Rose, nilagyan ko
Okay.
panikinig.
Isa-isayin natin. So
Yeah.
when you, kailan ka nag-start mag-guitar? Like what got you into it?
My cousins, Bulichi and Tat.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were playing. And,
Pero bass na si Bulucci na, nag-guitar pa rin.
bass.
Okay.
I think nag-gitara muna siya. Tapos
Mm.
parang, I think Tat, his younger brother, who's my former bandmate in Freestyle, original founding member.
Mm.
I
Guitar
think he was
player,
practicing. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
practicing guitar, and eventually he became better
Mm.
than Bulichi.
Mm.
So Bulichi
Shift to bass.
went to bass.
Okay.
And then they became bandmates. And then I started learning. My dad got me my first guitar, which was yung, nilalako lang sa BF, sa kanto. Yung may mga cortina.
Yeah.
There are, rattan curtains and
Yeah.
brooms and
Ito
then,
pa ba yung
and then a
hinihilan
guitar.
Ito pa ba yung
Yeah,
hinihilan
the
ng...
aux.
Oh, hinihilan ng aux. Yeah. Okay.
So that guitar was like 150 pesos or 200 pesos, right?
Yeah.
So with rickety strings, like wire for strings,
Yeah.
but it was a good enough first guitar.
Yeah.
I wish I still had it, but doon nag-start.
Langka yun.
Oo,
langka.
exactly.
Oh.
So anyway, and we had a friend that we became a band eventually. So basics lang muna eh.
What was the first
you were
bar chord kagad?
Huh?
Bar chord kagad?
Hindi.
Yeah. Shadows.
Ventures.
Ventures, sorry.
Kasi basics. It's
Yeah.
it's chords and then learning how to play the chords and learning how to strum.
Where did you hear the Ventures from? Who did you hear the
My
Ventures
parents, and also during that time, kasi the first influence I had was, okay, I had this acoustic guitar, but I wanted to learn Van Halen. I wanted to learn, which was not really a beginner's thing, but Eddie mismo would say, just do it, just do it, you can do it. But you have to start somewhere, right? So, and I was listening to metal, but I had an acoustic guitar, right? So, and then
which metal?
Pantera, Metallica,
Okay.
Judas Priest.
Okay.
Wow. Slayer. Pero ano na yan? So medyo pag, when I turn up my radio, I would get an earful from my parents. And then eventually when we stopped, when we shifted, I go, wow. Because around that time is when Bolichi took me to see Dean's December and The Sick. And so it's all rock, right?
Yeah.
So pop na yung Billy Idol. Pare, idol ko si Steve Stevens. Oh my God. Pero pop na yun.
Yeah.
So, yan. Anyway, I go, they go, and ako sabay lang ako. We put up a band that was rock and roll, 60s. Dun Venture Shadows, and then our singer then, rest his soul, his name is Hernan Morales. He was like one of those Elvis Philippines singers.
Okay.
So he, and then our drummer, si Nats Ramirez, who became our PA in Freestyle for their early years, and for many years he was the Freestyle's PA.
Yeah.
He was our bandmate. They were our bandmates.
Okay.
Bulichi was like 17, and I was like 15, and Tat was 14. But we were playing 60 songs.
Okay.
Venture Shadows, Elvis, Beatles, Herman's Hermits,
Yeah.
Cascades,
Yun
Everly Brothers.
Yun yung naalala kong tinutugtog mo. The Shadows stuff.
Ganon, Kasi, apparently, the Shadows and the Ventures, their music is perfect for practicing chords and relative to soloing.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi it's all in the shapes eh. Yan. Yeah. Yan. Tsaka
Yeah.
So it's all in so,
Yeah.
Kasi dati ang kakampi lang namin was song hits.
Yeah. Jingle.
With jingle with all the chords in the back, and then all the transcriptions that you can check if they were right.
Yeah.
Because most of them were right. Some were, off, but that's how you train.
Yeah.
So, yun. Doon lang nagsimula yan. So, nag-60s kami.
Okay.
Our first gig was, I think I was in first year high school, second year high school. First year high school yata yan. And Bistro RJ.
Oh, well,
And we were, because we
that's
were,
the mecca of that music.
that was our,
Yeah.
so all these older titos and titas and grandparents were
Yeah.
like, holy moly, these are kids. So we actually made more on tips.
Okay.
Because I remember our talent fee at the end of the day was like 150 pesos.
Malaki na yun.
That's like 2 long sets.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wasn't, I was playing guitar.
Yeah.
I was basically rhythm.
Okay.
Playing lead was stat.
Mhm.
And then our singer, he had also a guitar, more acoustic or electric, but medyo strummy lang siya.
Mhm.
And then our drummer and the bulichi, that's it. And then after that, in high school, yun nga, nung nagkilala na tayo, after that, naging magkabanda kami ng si Joey of Spaceport.
Oh, okay.
This
Okay.
place,
Yeah.
because we grew up together through school. So we
Yeah.
became bandmates in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we were playing U2, you were playing Black Sabbath, we were playing,
Kiss.
oh, yeah, Kiss. Oh my God. Ganun lang. And yet we were part of the music ministry. So sa church.
Lahat naman tayo
But,
at that point.
Oh, but we were playing like rock music.
Yeah, secular music.
Secular music. Pero in church, we play for, choir and
Yeah.
but we'd play the music we like. And then the advent of Guns N' Roses came, and later more mature Metallica was happening, and Van Halen was still the White Snake.
Yeah.
Diba? David Lee Roth, post Van Halen was, diba?
lahat ng freestyle fans na shock ngayon.
Oh my God. To be honest, pag every day when I walk or I exercise, or my music is play Pantera.
Yeah.
Play Pantera.
Pump it up.
Yeah, from Walk, Cowboys from Hell, Broken. High na ako nun. I can just go. I can go. So it really helps me.
Yeah.
So that's my original world.
Yeah.
It's not freestyle. It's like I love freestyle. It's a different face.
Yeah.
It's a different face of me, and it's a different part of me where I also really love it because I love writing songs. So in fact, we should do one online. We should definitely. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, and
We're gonna do it.
but kasi as a rocker, so ngayon, dati pag tutugdo sa Rockfest, it's not about me.
Yeah.
I'm playing like Rockfest songs. So
Right,
kami
right.
si Jano, si Tabs, ako,
Yeah.
si Otep.
Yeah.
Apat kami.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so parang chag, di ba? Pero wala, di ako yan. That's not me. It's just wear a cap and do the Tanduay rock fest song and di ba? Play back somebody up. Sarap eh. Sarap din ng mundo kasi wala ka obligasyon eh.
Right.
I just, okay, these are the songs. Okay, this is the 5-song set and let's rock hard. Okay, ito. Okay. Dito hindi na ako kailangan maglakad sa catwalk or what. Dito lang ako sa likod. It's a different world, when the rock world is
how did that cross over? Like when I started getting into bands, so basically parang resurgence of Pinoy rock yun. So rock pa rin.
Yeah.
Rock pa rin.
Sa'yo?
And yeah, yung
yeah.
early 90s,
Yeah.
early 90s up until 90s.
I love Triaxis, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Holy moly. I have the cassette tape somewhere in one of my boxes.
Well,
It's
you
still
can
there.
you can download the MP3s from my site.
Yeah,
free.
Triaxis.
Yeah.
It's also part of my history.
Yun.
Our history growing up.
Kaya nga eh. So, and I lost touch with you for around that time. We would see each other
Since
sa
then.
gigs.
No, because we started becoming more professional.
Yeah.
But in different corners of the industry.
Yes.
So when I started with freestyle, even before freestyle, it was far from the rock scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Kaya paglabas ng freestyle, si Top yun. What happened?
Ang ginagawa nito sa Kristan na to.
Hindi, di ba? So how did you find yourself there? That's what I'm asking.
Long story short, okay. So in college I dabble as a guitar player with even you remember Edward Lamberte and sila Kent Season.
Yeah. Great Divide. Yeah.
I was original Great Divide guitar player.
Yeah. Okay.
But after a gig, I said I can't continue kasi napuyat ako after that gig, di ako nakapasok.
Oh,
Yung
okay.
deal namin ng mom ko was
Yeah.
she'll support me all the way, but school is
Yeah.
like number
School is
one.
yeah.
So may nakuha
priority.
lang ako sa tingin na parang, what are you doing home? You're supposed to be in
Oh
school.
no.
You went to a gig, fine. But you're supposed to be in school.
Yeah.
Wala, with no words.
Yeah.
So I said, perfect. Si Edward was finishing his stint with, I think, Arnel Ignacio it was.
Mm.
And so perfect kasi sila talagang magkakabata magkakabanda. They were in a music school.
Yeah.
Kent,
Yeah.
he,
House of Music.
Yeah, House of Music.
Yeah.
Naimbitahan ako sa House of Music. I
Okay.
taught there like a summer and a
Yeah.
half. When I was invited to teach in House of Music, I said, how am I going to teach? I don't even know how to read or write music. So, sila Noel Cruz, rest his soul, or brother, Great Divide din yun.
Yeah.
He said, well, teach the way you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had like one summer, I had like a lot of students. One of everyone, one got it. One more or less got what I was trying to, ear training and, familiarizing your chords to
Chords.
how these colors come out in when you're, let's say, this one, it rings a different color from this.
Yeah.
Hindi ko ma-explain.
Okay.
Kasi there's synesthesia, is it?
Yeah.
I never knew. I
you
relate
see-
colors.
Yeah, colors to.
So
the colors
I never knew what
notes.
that was. My daughter, Andy, told me what it was during the pandemic. Because I just thought it was weird
Okay.
that I can see a color palette
Yeah,
when
right.
there's a chord and a specific color for me
Right.
when it's a note.
Right.
At pag may bumubusina at lahat bumubusina, may visual noise ako. Then
Oh no.
I didn't want to explain. I didn't want to tell anybody because they might think, I'm like,
weirdo.
I
No, but
have
it's
a couple of screws loose or what. Yung pala was a normal
Yeah,
thing.
it's a normal
It's
thing.
pretty normal. A lot of people have it. So, and the people who have it don't really have the same color palette. It's just that it rings.
it's
in
how
colors.
it's how you
Relative,
perceive it. Yeah.
Yes. So, of the 10, basta somehow this one kid got it. Na I think he became a guitar player. Bumabiyahe yata siya ngayon eh.
You remember the
His
name?
No, I don't. I do have a picture though. Kasi parang graduation picture nila nandun.
Recital.
The others naman, they just wanna go kasi I don't know, parang it's summer.
Yeah. Something to do.
It's cute,
Yeah.
Sige, I'll be here. I was teaching this girl with super long nails. I said, I don't know how I'm gonna teach you.
Yeah, you gotta cut 'em.
Yeah, so ganon. So House of Music happened, and Great Divide happened, and then it passed then. And then I wrote songs. Sila Borici were with First Circle. So, like Great Divide happened, and then nagkaroon ng record label sila. But they had no songs. So they would come to my house so that I can help them write songs.
Okay.
So in their album, it's like, I think they had 12 or 13 songs. Everything ako nagsulat.
Okay.
The other one, I think, another bandmate wrote.
Yeah.
But I wasn't part of that band. I said, sige, kasi we enjoyed,
Right.
Dadala sila bring beer, couple of cases of beer. We'll write a song and then jump in that pool in our backyard.
Yeah.
We had a humble pool in the back. So this would be like our regular 10 p.m. to like 4 or 5 a.m. That's
Tambay.
it. Oo, tambay. Pero gumawa ka na ng kanta.
Yeah.
Tapos mamaya inom na tayo.
Okay.
So, ganon. And it was the same for First Circle, which was Tat and Bulichi were there, and several other bandmates became freestyle too.
Yeah.
But the music kasi was that. It wasn't rock. They weren't rock.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I'm writing for them, it's very, diba?
Yeah.
Iba, it's different.
Right.
It's major sevens and
Yeah.
so
Extended chords and all that.
quietly when I have my own quiet time, then I'll hear something like that kasi I'm hearing rock. I'm listening to rock. So yun yung katok sa kwarto ko na saying, tone it down, shut up. What are you? Yan, ganyan. So I top, what's that? O kaya sa kotse ng daddy ko, I'll borrow my dad's car for an errand and then my CD's in there. It's
Yeah. Tapos
Pantera.
pag-on niya.
Pag on niya, Yo, what's this? Sorry, eject. So that's I've always loved rock. I think I always will love rock. And as a
Yeah.
guitar player, you never forget your first, and those were part of my firsts. I love the 60s. I love rock and roll.
Yeah.
Folk, I love folk. Um, I love also pop jazz, but I love rock.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, I wanted to learn guitar because of rock.
Yeah.
There you go.
When you're ready for new pedal day, use discount code GCPerf10 at gcrockboard.com to get 10% off your entire order. You can use the code multiple times and there is no expiration date. Enjoy. Because I remember, I'm not sure what year this was, pero nanood ako sa Chendesita sa inyo. Boyet was playing drums, di ba?
Oh, Boyet. I
Oh,
was it
tas yung-
Marlo. I seen Marlo.
Marlo,
was there.
Marlo Mata.
Boyet. Maybe Kettle was there.
Oh. Tas
Ako and IJ, I think.
Yung set nyo is not pop.
No, it wasn't pop.
Oh, tas
This was post freestyle.
Yeah, post freestyle.
Yeah.
So pinajam nyo ako sa Poison.
Ah,
Diba?
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Lately, I can tell that something ain't right. I don't see the fire when I look in your eyes. Makaka-copyright strike ka ba dito?
Hindi, okay lang yan.
We love Poison. We love Richie Kotzen.
Oh, I have
He's also a guitar hero.
yeah. I have Richie Kotzen stories.
Really?
Yeah.
You met him, of course.
I met him. I
Oh,
met him
man.
a couple of times.
I follow the guy.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love when it's Halloween, he has this other side of him that comes out.
Yeah, the fake teeth.
Yeah.
And the whole getup.
His ghoulish side na.
Yeah. Yeah, he really gets into it.
Yeah.
Really
I
gets into
think that's one side of him that,
Not a lot of
people get, but I get it.
There was
I
one
love
time because he used to live malapit sa Big Pekto in LA.
Big Potato, yes.
Oo, tapos parang bumaba siya, parang bored siya, bumaba siya, he had fake teeth. Tapos naka-base dugyot. Hindi siya pinapasok sa
Hindi siya
pinapasok sa baked potato kasi hindi siya nakilala.
Oh.
And then later,
Kailangan ba kilala ka doon? Ako nga, hindi ako kilala. Nakapasok.
hindi siya nakilala nung bouncer. So what he did was he took off his getup and then he went.
Me.
Yeah, tapos,
And then wore it again.
No, he went through the back. Kaya nakapasok siya. But
Kilala
then-
na siya doon. Kilala siya sa
Oh,
likod.
hindi, kilala.
May
Malamang-
backstage access yun. Yes,
Oh.
I'm sure when people see him, he just get it practically anywhere.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
Richie Kotzen.
Yeah, she got
And I'm happy that he's playing with the winery dogs nila and
Solo siya ulit ngayon.
Solo siya ngayon ulit.
Solo-
Oh.
oh,
Pero
kasi
meron sila nun, di ba? So,
Busy si Billy.
busy. We're touring with Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole thing.
And si is back with Dream Theater.
yeah, si Portnoy. So
Yeah.
busy din sila.
That's a different story. I don't know what it's just intriguing.
Yeah. Pero yun, you're still up to date with all the rock guys. Kasi
All my favorite rock guys.
yeah, your favorite rock guys.
I've always loved Steve Vai. I still watch
Steve
him.
Vai. Yeah.
I watched Mr. Big nung nandito sila.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Talaga.
Hanep. I mean, when Billy Sheehan sang Shy Boy, I think my daughter and I were the only ones who were singing in the break.
Talaga?
Oh.
Talaga.
Gotta keep things moving. Personality starts improving. Dalawa lang kami. Parang brak. It's like everybody.
Yeah.
I think dalawa lang kami in the
Wala,
crowd. Because not a lot of people know that that he was playing with Steve Vai also. So
David Lee Roth.
Yeah, David Lee Roth. That's not a Mr. Big song.
Yeah.
But he sings it and he kills it. I don't know if did he
It's
write that thing.
No, it's a Billy Sheehan song.
That's
actually.
why he wrote it. So he can-
Talas.
So he can do
Yung
it.
first
Talas,
line niya.
tama.
Kaya pinasok niya sa David Lee Roth.
Oh. Okay lang po. We're not playing rock tonight. It's we're playing really smooth stuff. Don't throw the shoe. Anyway, yun. So yun. That's I'm up to date with the ones that I like.
Okay.
So
Okay.
but I do watch. I have an Instagram saved folder that's like awesome musicians. I see all these new players. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away. Ang okay sa kanila is a lot of them actually, when they play a clip, something that they did, but they explain what they're doing.
Yeah.
And why they're doing it and why it fits and why it works.
Yeah.
And then they'll do it like half speed and then slow.
Yeah.
So I save those things
Yeah.
also because I want to understand how they're doing it.
Yeah, it's
It-
the new instructional medium.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not.
Ganda kasi you have teachers now online available to you, and you can subscribe to their instruction more personally if you want to.
Yeah,
But even
for
if
more
you
support.
didn't, you just follow their pages and see their posts, and
Yeah,
it's your personal teacher.
yeah, and it's like presented in bite-sized information.
Mhm.
You don't have to invest too much time. I mean, if you have like 15 to 30 seconds, you're gonna learn something.
Yeah, and you can draw inspiration from the 15 to 30 seconds to learn it over 3 days.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but
I have a guy for you. Do you follow Chapman Welch?
I think I do.
It's
You know,
very
I
good.
follow a whole lot
Konja
of people.
tele. Medyo matanda
Tele guy
na,
siya?
pero tele guy.
Parang senior to eh.
Oh, senor,
Oh,
senor,
yeah.
senor.
Okay, I get it.
I learned how to chicken pick
I
from
think
him.
I do. I think I do.
Oh, yeah.
This guy blew everybody in one day when he was like playing in the booth. Biglang, hoy,
Ah, hindi, iba to, iba to.
iba to, iba to.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just found him on Instagram. He's somewhere in the Midwest, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Pero magaling.
Oh,
Magaling.
sige.
Tsaka magaling magturo.
I
Very,
don't
very
know.
engaging.
Yun yung maganda eh.
Very engaging.
That's what's nice with a lot of the players now. They actually take time to teach.
Yeah.
To teach what they're doing and how they're doing it and how you can apply it and why it makes sense. It's like the idiot's theory book.
Yeah.
If
Dummy-
you're not
for dummies.
for dummies. So
Yeah.
if you're not musically literate, they teach theory in a way that you can get it.
Mhm.
And I appreciate that because I'm not really musically literate in the sense of writing notes, notation. So I don't read tabs. So
Ye-
I can read tabs because of the numbers, but
Yeah.
I'm not like you. Kasi like ikaw, having had proper instruction somewhat, you can see all these notes as the notes.
That
For
was,
sure.
That was actually compensation for my lack of natural skill. Innate
What?
skill. Yeah. No.
Slap you.
No. Because yun yung compensation ko kasi my ear was never really that good. So what I did was instead of blaming my ear and saying na hindi naman ako talented. What I did was I worked
Hold your chops this way.
doubly hard to really get to know the instrument really
Mm.
well and then
Okay.
understand the theory and really learn how it
Yeah,
ticks.
that's what everybody should do anyway.
Mm.
With whatever instrument. I
Mm.
think that's whether your ear is a little sharp or less sharp or sharper than
Mm.
everybody's. Kasi ako naman kasi in my case, I had to learn how to listen
Mhm.
because I couldn't read.
Okay.
So listening and then to make sense of all these colors.
Yeah.
So when you're listening to Metallica, that they hardly if ever drop
yeah.
down to D.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't, diba?
They don't.
But they don't. But when you listen to King's X,
Puro drop D.
Pantera,
Yeah.
diba? Drop D, C tuning pa.
Yeah.
So getting to know these things, I had to learn to listen
Mhm.
because, like you, my handicap was reading. It's not like you could throw me a sheet.
Yeah.
Like before, even during freestyle, we'd have guests
Mhm.
like Lani Misalucha. Oh my God, fantastic
Yeah.
singer, one of the best, right? So we toured with her 1 year in the States, and she had all these arrangements, right? And so sila Carlo, they could read,
Mhm.
si Nikki, of course, could
Yeah.
read, and Jared, I know, could read somewhat too with
Yeah.
drums or but I couldn't read.
Mm.
So before they'd give us sheets and they'd give us a study CD.
Mm.
So I'd learn the
Sa
study
CD
CD.
ka. Yeah.
I'd listen, and then that's ground zero for me.
Right.
When it's rehearsals, if there are no changes, and what's happening in the CD, I already know it by
Okay.
heart. I'll listen to what everybody's doing, so I know how to comp.
Right.
And then, because they're two guitar players, Tat and I, so
Mhm.
we have to be careful not to be really
Yeah, not to
doing it.
step over each other.
We have to compliment.
Yeah.
Sometimes complimenting just means shutting up.
Yeah. Exactly.
The best thing is to not play sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but when you can compliment and just bridge that keyboard and him
Mhm.
do in
Yeah,
between.
find your spot.
Find a spot in between
Yeah.
that complements what they're doing, just to
Yeah.
make their parts shine.
Yeah.
Then dun na lang. But that's because I just tried my best to listen because I didn't know how to read notes. Didn't know how to write notes. Didn't know what a 30-second was.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to, quarter, quarter. Okay, great, great. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a quarter. Yeah, pero quarter is dotted. What? Pakinig nga. That was
Yeah.
me. That was me.
Yeah,
Sa'yo
yeah.
naman, flip side,
Well,
you...
don't get me wrong. I'm not an amazing reader. it's just
Uh,
it's just that
I'll slap this guy.
no,
Hindi pa-
dude. Hindi, that came much later, actually. But in the
Okay.
beginning, it was all about
O para-paraan
theory.
kasi eh. Before
Oh,
you had to
you,
do
you
with
have to
what...
find your way. I mean, kung ano
Yeah,
yung
yeah.
komportable sa'yo.
You had to chug along,
Hmm?
so to speak. Just
Yeah.
forge your way how you can forge onwards.
Yeah.
Sometimes people were other people were really gifted with the knowledge and the ear and
Yeah.
and just the natural taste, and others had to work harder on this. Others had to work harder on that. We had to work on harder on other stuff.
Yeah.
But that didn't. That's because we just loved this instrument.
Yeah.
We just
I will say
loved
though
it.
na once everything clicked,
Yeah,
pag,
it just made sense. No?
yeah, pag nagkaroon ka na ng basic understanding, hindi naman sa dumadali, pero mas madali siyang makuha.
No, I think
Mag-grasp,
I think
yeah.
it becomes more logical.
Yeah.
To
Or it
more
might be,
more comprehensive. Kasi
Yeah.
more your vocabulary grows.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then your comprehension grows.
Yeah, yeah.
So then you understand what's happening, what will happen,
Yeah.
and depending on who's playing,
Yeah.
kahit in a jam,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes you can even tell the arrangement before even the chord
Yeah, yeah.
happens.
You can
Because
you can predict.
you can 90% of the time, unless they're doing like a Steely Dan thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is, if you don't know Steely Dan, you're never gonna
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
But more or less,
Yeah.
the melodic sensibilities are all
Yeah.
common.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
Yeah.
and because you understand that already, and we have some semblance of understanding,
Mm.
it makes for an easier time.
Did it get easier for you a little later on? Kuwari, yung after you have some playing time under your belt.
Yeah.
Did understanding, kuwari, like musicians talk in theory, especially in your circle.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't talk much in theory because it's
Yeah.
not a language that I'm
Or like at least like chord extensions, gano'n.
Oh.
Oh.
I
So
do
later on, parang
phrasings, inversions, and all that.
yeah.
Melody and chords, di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
So relative, di ba?
Yeah.
Yes, but not really as technically as, let's say, you would or the people that I follow would.
Mm.
Because they can be really technical, but they can really also break it down
Mm.
really layman's lingo,
Yeah.
which is my language.
Okay.
I'm not really like when you go to this Ionian, and you go to the Dorian, and you go okay, right, great.
Sometimes I think people just use those terms to appear scholarly.
Really?
Pero
But they do. Then it's working because
Yeah.
it just throws it just puts me back into row 4. So
but
what?
on one hand, it's good kasi na-identified talaga kung ano exactly yun.
I guess these people kasi they understand it that way.
Yeah.
And
And they expect the other people to understand it too.
a lot of times
Yeah.
if you're following their series of videos and they're talking in that sense, you would have already jumped in with a comprehension of the language.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a definition of terms, and if you
Yeah.
don't know it, you'll never get it.
Yeah.
But if you get it, I'm sure it's a beautiful adventure
It's
because
easy.
then things make sense.
Yeah.
Kasi when things make sense, ang sarap eh.
Oo.
Parang, di ba? And I'm sure it makes sense to a lot of people,
Right.
even to the people who are very technical. But but these players that are really really technical, and when they break it down on a technical level, the people who understand technical talk will get it.
Yeah.
And I hope to get there.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Well,
That's why I'm grateful for those of them, and it's almost all of them. They still break it down to layman's
Yeah.
terms,
Yeah.
which is they want to reach everybody, which is
now
great.
if somebody asks you,
Mhm.
like, how do you start writing a song? How does Top start write a song?
sometimes it'll be an idea, like a literally like a phrase.
Mhm.
let's say, give me your idea off the top of
Phrase.
your head. Let's say you're here in Manila right now. Are you
Mm.
missing something?
Mm.
Are you missing going home, or do you wish that it was this
Mm.
over this, or
There's
it's
not
or
enough.
it's
There's
or
not
it's nice.
enough time.
It's not enough
Yeah.
time. So so sometimes, let's say, if I'll base it on that,
Yeah.
maybe I'll try to figure out a mood. There's not enough time, and then what are you listening to? Let's say kunwari ako, not me, but let's say ikaw, what are you listening to at that moment when you think about it? What's the predominant prevailing music?
Prevailing.
Is it a
sound?
ballad? Is it not a ballad? Is it a funky thing?
Oh.
Like pwede rin namang, it can be like a funky uh
Yeah.
not enough time.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be enough time to do what I want. Pwedeng ganun if you want blues, or
Yeah.
pwede namang, di ba, if you feel very like mellow. Kunwari, there really isn't it? There never really is enough time to spend with you. Oh, I wish there just was a little more time to spend together wherever.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's the mood.
Yeah.
You could be metal about it. It's not enough. Yeah, so it depends. But if it's like that, then
Right.
it starts with the thought.
So it starts with
It can start with the thought,
Yeah,
but
the idea.
sometimes
The idea behind the song.
sometimes it just starts with the riff, like
Mm.
like kunwari, kunwari, you just want to be funky, and then it'll lead to what you're saying. Like, parang, it depends on your mood. If you're
Yeah.
sad, you're sad, and maybe, like, and cry, or diba? I think for me it's mood first, and then the idea follows.
Okay.
But if there's an idea that's prevailing, then the idea sort of lends to where you want to go, where we can go. You can go anywhere, man. But where I would go. Then,
Now, do you have a favorite chord?
uh,
Like, what's your favorite chord?
nobody's asked me that. Maybe like a G9, add 9.
G add 9?
Yeah, or you know if this is an add 9.
Yeah. G add 9.
Yeah, parang,
Yeah.
yeah, parang, yeah.
Yeah.
Something, that voice. It's just, to me, it's not necessarily positive, but not necessarily negative.
It's because it's suspended.
So
It's
it's just the third is
suspended.
gone.
Yeah. Suspended voicing. So
Because the third just makes it major. If
Yeah,
you flatten it, then it's a minor. It's very definite.
right.
But this lends to.
Yeah. Mas open.
Open to possibilities, I think.
Yeah.
Even with an E, like,
Yeah. So add 9.
yeah,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah.
That I think maybe.
Okay.
Well, any chord. I love
Any
all
chord?
chords. Vocal
Yeah.
chords.
Yan.
Yeah, yeah.
And then how
Interesting how you do it that way. I could never do it that way.
Ata?
This one?
Yeah, it depends on what voicing you want to.
No, I could
Yeah.
I do the same. I do not. I do exactly the same, but I use my thumb.
Okay.
Because I think you have bigger hands than I do. Yeah, somewhat.
Not
Yeah,
not
not much.
not by much.
Well, I had to use my thumb because
Yeah.
my hands are a little.
Yeah.
I don't have like spider hands.
I've been getting into the thumb thing recently too.
Ang nagkwento, sino ba nagkwento sa akin ng one of those videos on VHS before where he said, if I use my thumb,
Yeah, mas open. Yeah.
I have all of my other fingers to
Yeah.
use versus
Yeah.
if I bar or
No,
if I do this.
it's the Hendrix thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Hendrix had,
He had
don't get me
huge
wrong, he
hands.
had huge hands.
He had huge hands.
Richie Kotzen has huge hands. John Mayer has huge hands.
Yeah. So they're huge guys.
Because they're huge guys with huge limbs.
There's
And
a
huge phalanges and carpals and metacarpals.
there's a video of Hendrix one time. He was playing like a funk song. Something like this.
Yeah.
Pero yung thumb niya nag-walking bass. Ganun. Pero hawak niya yung chord tapos yung gumagalaw yung thumb.
Wala masyado ng.
Wala
That's another thing. A lot of these players now actually incorporate more of the guitar and more of their hands to do more things percussively and still play these notes, melodies and chords and tap.
Yeah.
Pinapalo nila. like he's like
Yeah.
like they're I won't say it. But they do. Like I don't spank you.
Spank you. Spank that.
Like that, huh? No, seriously.
Spank that ass.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Lahat sila.
Yeah.
All Michael Hedges kids.
Di ba?
Yeah.
And then when you're ready for new pedal day, use discount code GCPerf10 at gcrockboard.com to get 10% off your entire order. You can use the code multiple times and there is no expiration date. Enjoy. How does your voice come into play? Kasi
you know what? Different kasi truth to tell, I also do dabble in audio production for ads. So there's a time where all these Red Horse ads were me. Like,
okay.
But after recording an ad, it'll take me like a week or a week and a half to recover my voice because it's not really parang it's not easy. It's not easy. So parang ganon, di ba? So parang and the like. So I had to back off kasi you have to be sustainable.
Right, yeah.
Meaning you have to do it sustainably. And
Yeah,
I'm not really. If I knew how to do it properly, I can do it. But I don't. I'm sure there's a proper way of doing it where you don't suffer.
Right.
You know.
Pero the clean voice, not a problem.
Rest and rehydration. I every now and then I have like an off night, but nothing that rest and rehydration can't cure. It's just really water and rest and sleep.
So your voice development, was that along with the guitar?
No.
Or was it? Did it come first or after?
Before guitar, I was like,
okay. So you're already singing.
Alam mo yung bago pa yung multiplex?
Yeah.
When it was new,
Okay.
the father of the karaoke machine was called a multiplex.
Multiplex.
You pop in a cassette tape, and then you can actually take off stems on the, take off the vocal.
Well, it's
magic.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like magic.
what do you call it? One side is vocal only, and then the other side is
Right.
Yeah.
Parang ganon, di ba?
Tapos in single speaker, pag nasa gitna, you hear both at the same time.
Yes. But if you had another speaker, then it lends to the possibility you can cut this and it just plays this.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yung yung magic knob.
Yeah,
The multiplex knob.
Yeah, the what do you want knob.
Yeah, but
What do you want?
it's basically a pan knob.
Tama. Pan na
Yeah,
lang
it's a
yun.
pan lang yan. Oh.
Singing. It was singing more. Kasi my understanding and love for melody was more on the vocals and ironically, the instrumentals. I'd sing the instrumental parts of songs. I'd sing like the sax of Spandau and you have to do that.
Okay. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's one of the most beautiful sax solos, and
Right.
siguro because the sax is so close to the voice,
Yes. Very vocal.
that it's easy to latch on to.
Right.
But I was probably like what, 7,
Mhm.
6, 7, 8, falling in love with all these songs. But you can tell why you like them, but you don't understand
Mhm.
why you like them. You can tell you like them because wow, because it makes me feel good.
Mhm.
This song I like because it's a happy song. It's a happy groove. Like you listen to a Billy Joel jam, na masaya.
Yeah.
But much in the same way, he can really drag you down
Right.
when when you listen to a really sad
Yeah.
Billy Joel song. So parang yung magic may magic na, but I didn't know what it was. It was
Yeah.
just parang it was a romance. Just like everybody has their own romance with music
Yeah.
and songs.
And
Whether you play or not, it's growing up you like songs because you like them. There are other songs you don't like as much because you don't.
yeah.
So yun lang. Yun
And
lang.
at that time, you were seeing music as colors too.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't
Ever
know
since-
because I didn't play
Mhm.
anything. But I know if I'm
So it sounds looks
a happy
bright,
a happy palette
yeah.
would have like a happy palette of colors because the chords are happy and then the melody is
Right.
even happier.
Right.
But dark, if it's dark, actually kahit tanghali and I'm listening, I feel
Yeah.
like the sky is gray na.
Okay.
Like that.
Actually,
but I don't know.
I-
I didn't know that. I didn't know that nobody. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it wasn't like that for everyone.
Right.
See? Because it wasn't really a question in my head. No, do they see this? Why are there storm clouds in my head and it's 1 o'clock at noon and I'm waiting for 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. I can go out and play. But I'm listening to this song and it's now gloomy.
Right.
But it's blaring hot outside.
Right.
So I don't know. I didn't have that I don't know how to ask those questions. I didn't know that there was a difference,
Right.
and I didn't know that it was something that I was understanding that maybe somebody else wasn't understanding.
Okay. So I want to try something. I'll play like a chord and just describe it to me.
Sige,
Yeah.
try
Just
natin.
Try natin.
Try natin. There's a dominant color in the palette, depending on the root.
Oh, depending on the root.
Yeah, like I'll tell you now.
Okay.
Like an E is like a dark blue to me.
Okay.
An F is like a orange,
Okay.
a lighter orange for F sharp, going
Okay.
towards yellow.
Okay.
G is hard grass green.
Okay.
G sharp is either lighter green or paler red.
Okay.
A is red.
Okay.
B is brown. B flat is like mocha.
Okay.
C sharp is like mint green.
Okay.
D is like sky blue, not light blue, more royal blue.
Yeah.
Because E is like dark blue.
Dark blue.
So if you have like a major,
Yeah.
a major on E,
Oh yeah.
and then it goes this way, and then, diba? And then
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
the predominant color is dark blue, but then there's a little orange.
Oh,
There's
okay,
some
okay,
green.
okay. So the key influence is the main color. Tapos
Yeah,
ang-
because I don't understand the palettes.
Okay.
I just know that if it's chords, then it's all these colors that come out. But I don't know
Right.
that, like if kasi my daughter, she's really visual
Right.
with her art, no?
Right.
So what she does is for the freestyle songs, when she does, because she's also our graphic artist. So, and she also handles our juice, our digital juice. She's our daughter, our youngest daughter. She's in high school. She designs all our juice and helps, with the guidance of our head tech. She says, "Dad, what color is this song?" I go, "That's red to me." Okay. And what? Wait, I'll make like a palette. Does this palette speak about that song? I go, wow.
Oh,
Really?
she gets it.
She gets it, not because she has it,
Yeah.
but because I told her and she understands.
Right.
Because it's a positive red. Because it
That's
can
great.
be like a sad red.
Yeah.
Diba? But if it's a positive red,
Yeah.
wow, parang
Okay.
balls out pero pagka mas malungkot.
Yeah.
Diba?
Okay, so let's see. Like, what about this red?
That's red with blue.
Red with blue.
Yeah. Because the E also, the fifth rings.
And D sharp.
There's D sharp, but there's a D. An
An
E.
E, yeah.
An E, so it's a dark blue.
Yeah.
Pero ganun siya.
How's that?
I'm sure there's orange in it. And still blue.
Okay. Still blue.
Mm.
What if it's like really dissonant?
There's still blue, but there's green.
Okay.
And it's still more blue. There's red and orange and green. Yan, that's a palette that I won't. Even if I see it, I wouldn't be able to determine it unless you stay there like for a couple of hours. Not to understand it, but because my ears they're not. It's like a new friend.
That's a new friend. Okay.
Kasi I would not normally use that.
Yeah. Well,
So, see, even
I don't normally play this either. Kita mo, hirap na hirap ako.
Well, pero sarap yun. That's the color of your neck.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Roasted.
Mm.
Okay.
Predominantly, kasi chords na siya eh. So there's like a dominant chord.
Yeah.
Blue pa rin.
Blue pa rin.
Dark.
Because of E.
Dark kasi it's the resounding.
Right.
It's the tonic, I think, for...
Right.
Kasi kahit saan mo pa, papasok yun eh.
Yeah. Kasi may E. This one. See, now you're challenging.
No.
Now you're challenging me.
No.
Ito.
It's like greens.
Okay.
It's like a darker green.
Hmm?
Darker green. May basag. Puta, may puti. May puti. Alam mo yung puti? Yung mata ka tumirik. But it's nice. It's nice.
It's great. So when you write songs, do you also
Follow
think
the colors?
in color? Yeah.
I've never done that.
Oh, you haven't done that. Like
It's just, okay, they ring a different way. But I haven't, even my daughter said, why don't you write a song that lead it with the colors that you want to do?
right.
You know what? Sabi ko, I've not really considered that
Yeah.
yet. Even if I do it, I'll probably just do not palettes, but I'll do like roots. Like, kunwari, if it's let's say orange,
Mhm.
and then something not complicated. Orange, green, red, green.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
parang ganun. Then it's not complicated, but that's how you decided to work on that one.
Do you also see in terms of light to dark?
No.
No.
I couldn't say. Kasi if it's happy to me, it's vibrant.
Yeah.
You know, vibrant. Pero if it's a dark,
Yeah.
it's automatically not vibrant, not necessarily dull,
Okay.
but it's just
More muted or
hindi. It's just definitely dark
okay.
or sad or
Sad.
melancholy or
Yeah. Or what about something like a diminished?
Ayan. Masaya pa rin.
Ito?
That's it's
Yeah, kasi
there's resolution eh. There's an anticipated possibility of
Yeah.
Pero if you stay like there, di ba? If you say
Yeah.
so parang depends where you take it. If I go
Yeah.
then it's a happy
Yeah.
sarap siya, di ba?
Yeah.
But if it's then it's
Right.
sad.
Okay.
Parang,
Yeah.
I don't know. You get it. See,
No,
I don't
I
know
get
how to explain
I
it.
get
But it's,
No, it's interesting kasi like in the old style of teaching theory, we start with major scale, di ba? But the new way of teaching scales and modes is they go from brightest or lightest to darkest,
oh.
right? So like for example, play me an E. Yan, di ba? So dati it would be E major, yeah, right? Pero ngayon, here the brightest mode is actually Lydian.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Diba? So i-drone mo
Yung
lang
lead dyan, ano yun eh. Masarap yung lechon nun.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. 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 And then the next brightest would be major.
Wow, it.
Yeah. And then major naman yung sunod. So we're now going from lightest to darkest now.
I like this though.
Yeah.
I like
Kasi
this though.
yung brightest. And then next would be mixolydian, which be yeah, the blues scale,
Okay.
right? And then next would be Dorian, the happy minor, Santana basically. Yes.
Still here.
Yeah. And then natural minor.
So ganon, you had to learn those
Yeah, and
little
then-
movements.
It's actually
Like this though, this is.
yeah, that's yeah. The Leonard Bernstein note. And of course the darkest would be Phrygian.
Ah, yeah.
metal eh. Dibil eh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it.
So that's how they it teaches them to treat each mode as a different scale as opposed to a variation of a major scale.
I can read up on that. Para lang I know what's what.
Yeah,
Kasi,
yeah.
you know, why is it called Mixolydian? Why is it called
Yeah.
Lydian? Para lang I understand. 'Cause
Yeah,
I can hear it,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it is.
It might be easier to understand that way. Kasi parang it's
Yeah, like kunwari, di ba?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Di ba?
See, now it's amazing because you say that you don't know theory, but you can pick that out by ear.
Because I'm trying to learn fast because I'm on cam. He's gonna kick me if I don't learn fast.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to. I'm trying to kick into understanding mode.
Okay.
So, but I wanna. Now that you said it, that's how you guys approach it. Like it's a degrees of dim and
Dim,
bright.
yeah.
Yun. I think
Yeah.
that's a nice way of
Yeah.
picking up on modes because
Yeah.
I don't know, but since there's a visual
Mhm.
more than visceral and audio auditory reference to the modes, because dim and bright are visual or emotional. So
Yeah.
and visual is something I get.
Right,
If it's,
right.
If it's like
Yeah.
what I see. or-
Yeah, and if you listen to it, like Lydian feels like you're flying.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's nothing lighter
Yeah, yeah.
than that, diba?
So basically, so
Yes. Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah, got it.
Go on.
Galing, saya.
So yun.
We're flying because we're on Spaceport. Visit us at Spaceport. The link is right here.
Yeah.
We're just in Makati. If you need a place,
Yeah.
co-working space, want to shoot a video or two, or just
Be creative.
be creative, just come over.
That's it.
This is your home too. Here.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Well,
you got it.
Now,
you got it.
now that I know where it is.
Now that you know, yeah, bring a toy or something. That's what we do. We bring toys.
Yeah.
We just leave our toys here for everybody to just to enjoy,
And
or
we'll do it.
or don't bring a toy, or bring a guitar or something, or a pedal that you're not using.
Yeah. Well, speaking
okay,
of
Perf yan. That's Perfs.
speaking of toys, itong pedals mo, how important is that for you in helping you, choose the colors, basically?
Choose the colors.
Yeah.
Meaning,
I mean,
choose-
does the sound, does the quality of the tone also affect the colors that you see when you play?
He-
Like
the
what-
colors that you want.
Okay.
The mood.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. It's the mood.
I guess the mood.
Yeah.
Mood more than the color. The color is always residual to me. It's the after the fact thing.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, okay, it's that color.
Okay.
But it's not really a leading thing.
Mm.
Kasi maraming iba, like, sila, I'd watch like people with perfect pitch. It's amazing. Talagang sila Rick Beato, they can name and his son exactly like him.
Yeah,
They can pick up basag na,
Yeah.
that's this and this and this and this. Can you sharp this one? Oh, that's this and this and this.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I just know it the way that I understand it and see it and hear it.
Yeah.
So for me, to them it's all perfect pitch.
Mm.
To me, it's still all relative.
Okay.
It's relative to what I see, relative
Right.
to what I feel,
Right.
and relative to what I can hear. I can listen to a song and play it,
Mm.
but that's because of my relativity to it, my relation to it. It's not because it's automatic.
Right. Right.
The only automatic thing is that, okay, there's a color that's ringing and you don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, kasi yung tulo ng tubig yun eh.
Oh.
So yung
Yeah.
ganun, there's like
Yeah.
that ring. So but as far as these, they don't. Well, let's say right now, like, I like have a delayed
Yeah.
time to your delay,
Yeah.
and then I don't have anything except these two amps.
Mhm.
So which I use if there's
Which is
it's
one amp is to one side and the other amp is on the other side. Right?
yes,
'Cause you're
yes.
in
So
stereo.
yes, so so let's say I'm doing that, or let's say those pedals are on. I have like a chorus on and a reverb, which you won't hear the reverb anyway because the delay is on. So,
Mm.
but then it lends to if I want to do like an A, or
Mm.
right.
Yeah.
Tapos, then it's just I think the word is for me it just inspires me
Yeah.
to go somewhere.
Okay.
But if let's say you had like a drive which is you're more driving. Yep, don't worry. Still here.
Lo, sino yun? Sino yun?
Joko's there already. You should be there. Don't look for him. Let's say well, it's really right. It's a little hot. Konti lang. Just, there's some breakage then it'll inspire me to like play somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna tell me to major 7 at 9 thing.
Right.
Wala. It's not gonna.
Right.
It's gonna make me.
Hanapin mo pa rin yung bagay. Yeah.
It's gonna make me do other stuff.
Mhm.
So I think it's just that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a slave basically to what I have.
Yeah.
So
Do you chase tone? Do you tweak?
sometimes when I have a couple of amps behind me, I try to chase what I need from the amp first
Okay.
before I turn anything on,
Okay.
and then I just see. Okay, so now without all of this and just transparent, just go through and just into the amp. Then what do I have? And if I turn this on, how does it? Let's say a chorus, which is if it's in the in a live setting, I don't normally have them in send return.
Mm.
If I have an amp, so it's all front,
All front. Okay.
right? So timpla lang ako. Let's say
Yeah.
chorus, then
Yeah.
I'll just find a voice that I like.
Yeah.
let's say, right, this is front. This chorus would be front, and let's say, right, if there's a delay. But this one would be, if I didn't have an amp, this one would be back.
Yeah.
Because it's after these two
After
amps.
the amps, yeah.
And then you just dial the gain down and whatever. Just find something that I can comp
Right.
to the songs. Because sometimes I'm not really busy with those kinds of songs. I just, diba?
Okay. Okay. Sundot lang.
Oh,
Yeah.
pwede kang ganun-ganun lang.
Yeah.
But something to help make the chord linger.
Yeah, right.
Yun lang.
Right.
I'm not really like I wish I had all the toys to tone chase. I have a trusty amp at home.
What's your go-to amp?
I love my amp. It's an AC-15 that my wife gifted me for Christmas.
Nice.
Sarap. It's a blue AC. It's nice. It's sometimes I bring it to the gig pag talagang walang amp or alam kong iba yung amp. If I know that the amp is, and I just want, because this is more like, if I didn't have an amp, this goes into like this DI goes into the board like a Midas, but it has waves. So there's a setting that's saved to my, because my preference, so it sounds different really. So in an ampless setting, this is okay. I wish it was more compact. Which is why the only reason why I'm considering like a multi-effects thing. Yeah. Just for stick it in your backpack and go.
Yeah, mas mabilis.
Mas mabilis. It's more convenient, more handy. But if I had amps, and normally in an ideal setting I'd have two amps. Okay. Like at 19 East, I always have two amps. 19 East, 19 East. Yeah. Wowie. And so I'd have two amps, different amps. There I have like a Marshall. And then
the Bassman or the Deluxe.
The Deluxe.
The Deluxe.
The Deluxe on the right channel, and then that has a little dirt, konti, just a little bite, and then a really clean, different EQ'd resonance in the Jazz Chorus 120. Okay. So it's those two amps there that I have stereo. Para lang their voice different.
Right.
I get what I want. Yeah. Sometimes I use the foot switch for the JC because I really love the JC, the chorus.
Yeah.
I love the JC chorus. So yun talaga yung gusto kong chorus.
That's the amp I played in Japan.
Did you?
Yeah, so that's Yokohama Music Style. Wow. That was their provided amp. It's like the national guitar amp of Japan.
Yun yung twin reverb nila dito.
Oh, yeah.
Twin reverb natin yung JC
amp.
nila.
Yeah.
I love JC. I used to have a JC.
Okay.
Yeah, but I let it go before because it's
Nightmare yung JC dati.
Ang hirap, it's just too big.
Yeah.
To carry around. So
like for my playing, the JC does not like pedals. Ayaw ng distortion, or not. It doesn't amplify distortion the way I want it.
I wouldn't now play a JC alone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kailangan may kahalo.
Oh, that's why I have that Marshall that
right.
That spits out the dirt
a
little differently than this one.
Yeah.
Kasi parang ngayon na sinabi mo, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Mas okay pa yung twin reverb na.
Yung twin reverb, yeah. Kasi some pedals are voiced to make the twin reverb dirty.
Pero yung bass niya. Yung JC kasi medyo,
lilinisin niya lahat eh.
Lilinisin niya lahat kasi to remember, it's a guitar amp, but it's keyboard technology.
Yes. So, Roland eh.
Roland. Awesome, but different. Which is why sarap kasi dahil mong rini-review na amps. I love the amp that you...
Nag-review nga ako kanina.
I know. I love that. Watch out for that.
Black Star.
Black Star.
Debut 100.
Galing.
Okay, so, pet lick time. Show me your pet lick.
I don't have one. Wala. Ano na tayo?
Actually, let me define a pet lick first. So the pet lick is that one guitar lick you always play that you don't have to think about.
Oh.
Every time you pick up a guitar, yun yung automatic na lumalabas.
Ano kaya? I don't know. Pero,
Yo, that one.
maybe that one.
Okay, so yeah, patingin.
Oh. Ah. Ah.
Yeah. So what also makes it a pet league is if you slow it down, you can't play it.
Ah.
Kasi
Is
it's
that
like,
why?
kasi parang, ano yan eh, parang catchphrase mo yan eh.
Okay.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film you for my own purposes because I'm gonna tab this out.
Huh? You're gonna what?
I'm gonna tab this out para I learn it then. Okay, so let's.
So, say, so,
Ayan,
and
okay,
then,
game. Okay, can you do that again? Yes. One,
something like that. I don't know if I'm doing it exactly right.
somewhat slow. Somewhat slow. Now play it so slow. See,
You can play that.
I've been waiting all night to say it.
Oh my God. Ikaw, ah. You waited for the perfecto timing. Perfecto timing, ah. Perf talaga, oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
So, thank you so much for spending time with me.
Thanks for having me hang out. Guys, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. So this time, you guys have learned of a different side to top. Na,
I'm gonna ask.
Galing kaming roots. Galing sa roots natin.
Oh,
Same roots, but
this-
like with roots and trees, sometimes branches grow opposite directions.
Yes.
Pero yung pinanggalingan
but the
natin
roots
isa lang.
are the same.
Yeah.
And the juice that runs through our veins remain the same.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Music is music. Whatever you want, it's love it, share it, make it, and don't keep it.
Yeah. Throw it out there.
Yeah, throw it out there
Yeah.
because what you don't like that you made just might be what
Save
would
somebody.
save the day for somebody.
Yeah. Definitely.
Ah.
So, what are you busy with nowadays?
I'm busy with the Suzara, which
Yeah.
is with Bulichi.
Yeah.
So our Lunas Tunes, which is here.
Here
This is
in
our home.
Spaceport. Yeah.
And with freestyle, that really keeps us busy. Uh, as of this taping, we're busy finishing a whole bunch of new songs. Recording.
Okay.
We're busy recording them because they're all done.
Okay.
So we're in production, para one by one. So we're gonna release them one by one until such time where the whole remaining bunch is done. Then we release all of that together.
Okay.
And then after we release that first bunch, we'll just keep producing songs because that's really one of the things that we wanted to recover. Kasi dati, di ba, okay, freestyle, then I left, and then fell on my lap. And so one of the things that I wanted to assure our friends who are still there, listening and waiting for any new stuff is that we focus on new songs.
Yeah.
There's so much music and so many stories to put to music and share. So this new bunch is all different music, and also I'm happy to share that my bandmates are actually busy writing all these other songs.
Okay.
So because I encourage them, guys, you gotta write.
Yeah.
Write your story. Right, I'll help you. Let's help each other. Maybe you're not used to writing. I'll help you get what you have in your chest out, and a whole bunch of these songs are not by me.
Mhm.
So you might hear me singing. Some other songs, I'm not even singing lead
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
So this is really exciting. This whole new chapter is I want to spread it out.
Right.
Yeah, I want to bring everybody to the forefront, and not for me to move back, but just I don't want to just be the only one in front and just
Right.
if it's a freestyle song, it's stop singing. No, maybe more often than not it'll be me, but it's not always me.
Yeah.
Like Toto had everybody singing. The Eagles had everybody singing. Diba? It's like those bands, everybody can sing. So
Yeah.
and my bandmates can sing.
You're right.
So I want them to showcase new songs also with their voices, speaking their stories to music.
Mhm.
So that's what also I'm very busy with, and also very busy with family,
Yeah.
as are you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you know,
So we're not this 24/7. We
no,
actually have lives outside of this
yeah,
too.
we do.
Yeah.
We have beautiful lives outside of this. Things that make all of this um,
Worth it.
worth it and sensible.
Yeah.
Make all of this make sense.
Yeah.
It's those people, you know, family and friends who are family.
Yeah.
That's ano. O nga pala, we have a new song. By the time that this airs, I don't know how many songs would have aired, but we have a song called Best Friend. Best Friend.
Best friend.
Best Friend.
Okay.
It's really titled Best Friend.
Best friend.
Oh, but I'm not singing it Best Friend, but parang it's like a funky groove.
Yeah.
Parang, Best friend, pwede bang tayo na lang? Wala namang hahadlang, di ba? Ano kaya tayong dalawa? Best friend, pwede bang tayo na lang? Bakit di naman tayo, di ba? Ba't pa tayo maghanap ng iba? Parang gano'n. So it's like,
Okay.
the story is, see, it's not even our story, but we want to share that story.
Yeah.
It's a situation wherein there's this guy and there's this girl and they're best friends. And every time they run into a romantic, painful situation, they run to each other and tell each other, you know, their sob stories, but never occurred to them that maybe the perfect partner
Yeah.
is your best friend.
It's already in front of them.
No, but you have to ask.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a twist at the end, and I won't say it. You got to listen to it. So best friend, freestyle, and then there's also Let Love Win,
Mhm.
which is something that we released earlier this year, and Let Love Win is it's just a call to remember that if you let love win, it actually could solve a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, you know. So parang ah. Will there ever come a day you and I finally stop hurting each other? Yun pala yun. Maybe you and I can find a way to listen, forgive and heal, make things better. So here I go, here I go, here I go. Remember that equality and compassion know no color. I wanna go with you into tomorrow, where our hearts are one again. I know one day it'll happen if we come together, and I know love will make it happen if we let it happen. If we let love win. That's it. Yeah.
Nice, dude. So
Like a glove.
yeah. So I'm gonna have all of Top's links in the video
Oh,
description.
thank you. By the way,
Yeah.
yeah, please, all these links, just click on
click
on them as quickly as you do click the partner affiliate links of this guy for his guitars and gear, everything. Just as quickly as you click them, please click on our socials and our music. Freestyle is easy. It's freestyle.philippines all over social media. Our website is freestylephilippines.com. Just visit us, find out, you know, let's just get connected. And also we have Suzara Music on our socials and on music platforms. So
And
visit you can listen also to some Suzara songs, a compilation of 10 songs written during
the lockdown.
the lockdown between me and my cousin Bolichi. So there's two of us. So it's a tandem during the pandemic. So our collection is called Tandemic.
Pandemic.
Search for it. It's on Spotify. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun collection of songs, and it brings back a lot of memories for us.
Yeah.
So Check it out.
And then we'll have a link to Spaceport as well if you want to
Yes.
create in this very, very wonderful space.
Yes. So, the Spaceport is your home here in Manila. If you're not here in Manila and you wanna just come and be creative, come to Spaceport. You wanna come and explore how you can be creative here, just come out. Come up here and hang out, have a cup of coffee, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You're welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. Just search Spaceport. We're right in the heart of Makati, and we'll see you here.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome, dude. So let's play out and then
Yeah.
click on the end card to go watch my episode with Suzara and Lunas.
Oh yeah. We're so excited
That's
for
fun.
that.
That's
Yeah, that's
fun.
gonna be fun. I love your outfit there, bro.
Syempre.
That's something else. That's something else.
Syempre.
That's
I brought
ano
it
yun?
special.
I know that was worthy of Music Hall of Fame Museum. Ano yan? Like a glass box. Yeah. Ay, sige. Ano tayo?
Sige. Ito.
Ayaw, sige, I'll play to you. Kasama yun. Yun na. Psychedelic na tayo.
Nice, dude.
Cheers,
Thank you.
everybody.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you. Uwi na kami!
Kanina pa kayo? Ang tagal nyo.
Ang dadaldal nyo!
Ang dadaldal nyo. Punyeta. Sorry, salamat po, team.
Thank you so much.